Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining the #1 Trading Tube. My name is Neil, and I will be going over what I see in the chart leading up to this week. Just before I start, this recording is in no way, shape, or form any financial advice, but rather for entertainment, educational, and journaling purposes. With that out of the way, let's get right into the charts. Alright, I've got NASDAQ daily chart open here, and not really much what I'm seeing right now. The only thing I can see that I just want to highlight here, since mid-January, I think, we broke this high here. So I see this high as a breaker, and the reason being is we took out this high at this 290, 17 to 90 level. We then pushed down, taking out this low, and then we pushed higher. We never came back and tested this, but we formed nice swing lows, swing highs, and it seems like we get to a point where we pausing for a bit, and with that, there's a lot of liquidity resting up here, and especially with this little downtrend here, where we're not spiking through those highs, taking those buy sides out. And I'm going to go down now to a 4-hour chart to show you the detail what I'm seeing in this area. But before I do, if we strongly push lower, break through these lows, and close way below it, then I think we could go target these lows and then this breaker before a much bigger up move. But let's go to the 4-hour quickly and see what the detail tells us there. From last week, let me show my drawings. Alright, if we look at the 4-hour here, we can see obviously we went a little bit sideways here, where we took the buy side, we took the sell side, and then we were just consolidating and grinding lower into this bigger fair value gap. Now, and this is what I'm talking about buy side. We've got this high here, we never took it out, we got a new high, we never took that out, but we keep making lower lows. And then eventually we push down strong through this fair value gap, invert that. But then we went all the way back and invert this fair value gap. So if you normally a day trader where you trade smaller time frames, this will normally look like a seek and destroy type of price action. But last week, ending of last week, or through the week of last week, obviously we went higher and create a little equal low over here. We present a new buy side liquidity pool with all those equal highs, and then we shifted very aggressively down back to this old sell side level, and then this candle over here with that long wick was NFP. Now NFP pushed down, created new equal lows, and then ended off the week back into equilibrium. If you look at this push down. So where do we go from here? I think looking at this, I'm very aware of all this liquidity for price to go higher. I need to see, at least for us to go to those highs, we have to break this fair value gap and close above it in order for us to push up there. If we reject from this premium level, I think it's most likely, or more likely, that we're going to target these equal lows first and maybe create a different fair value gap that would give us a good opportunity to look for reversals to go back to those buy sides. Let's just have a look at what DXY, I think it's this one. Okay, let it load. I don't know why it's so slow today, but it's going to bring up. Okay, while we wait for that to load, not sure why it takes so long. These highs respected a 50% level of a higher time frame fair value gap. We've inverted this with a new fair value gap right here, and this is a bit worrying to me. This is showing we're rejecting it, and if we close below this upper candles open, I mean, we're most likely going to go down for these lows, and if we go strongly down through that and close below it, we might target these lows. Now, normally, this should do the opposite of what NASDAQ is doing. If they all walk in the same direction, exactly, then it's a bit worrying. I have looked at the news for this week, and there are a few, CPI and FOMC on Wednesday. So I don't know if this is just gonna, mess with people's minds to get the direction wrong. So I'm just gonna stick to what I see on NASDAQ. I'm gonna see what's happening on Monday, first thing, because there's no news, and let's see if it rejects here and maybe do something, or maybe consolidate further to run those lows, with the news events during this week, and then try to push up. But at this point, I'm fairly on the side, and I'm just gonna wait and see what presents itself on a lower time frame at this level to go lower. And if we go lower, then obviously look for any type of reversals to potentially go higher. I've been trying to go long on a bunch of bunch of these things, especially this one down here, which worked on a lower time frame. We did well last week, but then obviously we saw this big sell-off, and and I think that's basically what I'm gonna have for you guys up to this point for now. And but feel free to like and subscribe to stay notified for the next free value pieces to improve your trading, and to improve your understanding of the market. Also, guys and girls, in the comments below, let me know what you see and what do you think of this video. Till next time, bye bye.